Okay.
allowing for the recording, and I have shared you the uh, like the link
Okay.
in the chat, so you can start it from there.
Okay. Uh, should I have to create it in the notepad or else?
However you like,
Okay.
and just you have to
Share.
present
I,
the screen.
okay. One second. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, it's audible.
Okay. Let me just in my, I will just copy the imports alone. Okay, is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So just I'm creating the base class. In that base class, just do you want me to explain it and?
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be fine.
So I'm just declaring the web driver. That is, it is an variable, protected variable, and then I'm just creating a method to set up the browser. In that, I'm just I need to give the path where my Chrome driver execution file is there. I will just copy from here. Okay. I'm just initializing the Chrome driver. That is. So once the driver is initialized, I'm just going to the page where I want to go. Okay, so this is the page you want me to log in.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So so this is the setup property. So once it has been set up, I'm just going to tear down. I'm just creating like if a driver is not equal to null, I need to quit the browser. So this is the two methods I'm just declaring in the base class, which I will be using this base class in the test cases for the opening the browser, and I need to write the test cases for it. And then I'm just creating in the same package itself, I'm creating another class that is what is we need to verify for the login and the okay. So I'm just creating login page. Actually, page object model is basically used for the code reusability. We make use of it. So in that we can separately define all the locators of an element, and we can define the methods for it. So for that purpose, I'm just, if we have multiple pages, we can define login, home page, like that we can define it, and all the locators can be placed inside the login page. That is different pages. So right now here, initially I need to define, that is already we have defined the web driver. So this is the instance variable for the driver. That is, uh, uh, I need to define the constructor for it, for the driver initialization. For the constructor, I use the same name of the class. Basically, it won't return anything. The constructor won't return anything. We should not mention the return type for the constructor. And here I am. I need to pass the parameter as web driver because I for the initialization. So in this constructor, I am just initializing the driver. This is constructor is basically used for initializing the instance variable whenever the object is created for that particular class. So this is the instance variable here. So I'm just initiating this one. Normally for the page object model, I'm using the page factory method. Yeah, this dot. I'm just initializing the page factory method to initialize all the locators that is we need to define for it. We initialize the elements for it, and I using at find by method. So what I have to do, fields for username, password, login button, user the locating. Okay, so I'm just inspecting this element. So I'm just wait. So it would be type of input of that is I can give like ID equals to username. Okay, it is so I'm just using this XPath over here. So once again. So I'm just defining the web element name for it as like user, that is user name. Okay. 1 second. Fine by this is B. Mm, 1 second. I just created here. Fine by correct. Oh, yeah, I will sort it out. So like that, I am creating that is the locators. This is locators, okay. Username and for password, ID equals to password, okay. So here ID equals to password. Got it. I got it made wrong. So once I have declared the constructor, I'm just defining the locators here. Okay. And then I am defining the all the methods over here, what needs to be done. Okay. So here login button. That's it. Method login string user that performs an okay. I'm just defining for I'm taking as for logging. So button type equals to submit. Okay. Button type equals to submit. Okay. I'm creating the abstract, that is the methods that needs to be called in the test cases. I'm just creating for all the fields. Get username. So here, once before that, I'm just creating a validation for uh, get title. Sorry. Return of return of title, return of driver dot get title. Next here, get title. String. So just I'm just validating for whether the title of the page I need to add the assertions in the test case. So for that I'm just creating the method for get title, and this is a username field. That is, I'm just passing the values by using the send keys, and then I'm creating another method for button, clicking the submit button. So here, once I am giving the username and password, I need to click on the submit button. So submit btn dot click. Okay. So I have created this, and now I'm going for creating the test case. I'm just creating a new class for it. In the login test case. So in this test case, for the WebDriver initialization, I need to extend it from the base class. So I'm just using the extends. So I'm just using add before I'm just waiting. So once the browser is set up, these setup browser is an abstract method. The abstraction means it doesn't have any body. It is that is all the locators are being hidden, and when it's not defined. So once the class is inherited from the base class, so all the base class, the properties will be used by the child class. So that's what here the abstraction loop concept is we are using over here. And then I'm just creating a test case. In this, I'm just creating that is login test case. This. So here in this, so I need to validate I need to call from the login page where I have defined all the that is fields and the methods. So in order to call for it, I need to create an object for that login page. So I'm just creating that is login page equals to I'm just passing the driver for it. So in this login page is created with a reference of a parent login page. This login test case inherit all the methods what are all we have defined here. So I'm just calling first I'm just validating the get title. Um, so, so I'm just this is the actual string title. And there is one second title, comma the actual what we are expecting here is sorry, one second. That is it doesn't pass anything. Just so here it should be. So here I'm so here I'm just validating that the title of the page is the internet is the what we are expecting. So I'm just while the browser runs, it will get the get title from the page, and it verifies whether it is right or wrong. So whether it passes or fail, and then I'm just calling. So once the title of the page is verified, and I need to pass the username. So username I'm just giving, and then I'm just calling. I need to call the method for password. And then once the password is done, I need to click on the submit button. Okay. This is the login page. I'm just verifying, and once it has been I'm just calling the closed browser. The once everything is done, I need to close the browser, which is inherited from the base class. So this is what this I have completed. Create at least two as one this valid login. In when it verifies the error message. So in order to verify the error message, once I am giving the wrong username and password, once the page is landed, I need to verify this error message. I need to extract this error message. And I will run and see. Since I gave it as a in quotes, it took wrong. It will run. So this is what the page object model process is. I'm just I'm getting some error. Driver is not. It is printing here. The internet driver not. So so for an invalid test case, I can create another test like public void login invalid login. So in this, I'm just defining. I'm just giving like lp dot same. There is username. I'm just passing with the like what Tom Smith. Tom Smith. Okay. And then LP got it. So password. So what if I password Tom. And so the error message is here. Your password is I need to capture this error message. I have just created an negative test case, like if I'm giving wrong username and password, so it should validate that I'm just retrieving this error message, your password is invalid. So just created an assertion for it. Um, I'm getting somewhere. Search content. Um, So it passed one test case. Okay, invalid login. I think yeah. So I have created the two test cases like, and I'm just validating with the valid login and with the invalid one.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Got it, Kalpana. I believe like you have created the page object, right? And
Yes, yes,
also,
yes.
you have created the test.
What?
Just a second. Sorry.
Okay. See, I have created the base class here. I'm just initialize the that is Chrome driver, which I want to run it the browser. So I just initiated it. And in the login page, page object model, I just created the instance variable of the driver and just created the page factory that is for initializing the locators. I have used it. And I have defined all the methods for it. And in the test case, I've just extended the base class and just and before method and after method. Before method, I just call that setup method, which we have defined in the base class, and two test cases. One is valid and the other one is the invalid.
Okay. Got it, Kalpana. Uh,
Okay.
so you can stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
And like thanks for taking out this particular like
Okay.
test, right?
Okay.
So Kalpana, just I wanted to confirm like few things, right?
Okay.
Like can we like start from the like you giving your overall experience working as a like an
Yeah.
lead QA, that would be senior QA assurance engineer, that
Yeah.
would be really great.
Okay. You want me to tell the experience?
Yeah,
Yes.
your experience with like Java, test engine,
Yeah.
Selenium, with like
Yeah.
those tech stack.
That is with that. Previously, I was working with the 10X Health System 3 months before. I just got laid off due to that. I'm just looking for another projects. In the 10X Health System, I was working as a senior QA. We were using both the manual and the automation. Automation part, they were using the tool Playwright with the JavaScript. And in the manual side, we have an Salesforce application. So, and with the Shopify, I used to write the regression test suits, and I will be running on for all the before any new build is created. I used to run all the regression test suits, and I used to. We have a Microsoft Azure test management tool. Using that, I used to write the test cases. This is a short-term project that they have assigned me for 6 months only. And before that, I was working with Jumio, where we have both SDate. I was working as an SDate, where both manual and automation. In automation, we were using like Selenium with Java, and we have Playwright also, Playwright with JavaScript. For the UI automation, we used to write the regression suits, and for the backend, we will be using the rest assured with Java. We were using it. And with Jumio, I was working for around 1 year, 2 months, like that. I was working with them. And before Jumio, I was working with Agile Transformation. There, Selenium with Java automation, we were using it. and I was working with them like 2 years, like with agile transformation, and I took Upwork short-term project. There I have used Weltech University for that. It is an that is for one student. I was guiding for the project with them with using the tool Selenium with C Sharp. I used. So this is, and before that I was working in a short term with UTest and TestLio. It's not a long term project. It is a short term, like 3 months, 2 months, like that. This is the full time projects I was working with these three companies.
Okay, got it. So actually, Kalpana, I can see right between Jumneo and 10x Health, there's
Yeah.
an a bit gap, right? Like that ended in December 23, and your project with 10x started in October 2024. So
Oh, yeah.
like any uh,
Yeah,
in between
actually,
that, yeah.
yeah, actually, my EAD got ended, so I was forced to quit the job due to a renewal process. It took around 6 months, and so I came around after only 7 8 months. I got it EAD, and I was just looking for, and I have some personal problems. I need to go to India for 4 5 months for the my mother was not feeling well, so
Okay,
I was stayed over there for 4 months. Like it was like some measure was.
okay. And also like with Upwork as well, you mentioned like you have been working as a freelancer. Is that right? Like
Yeah,
for 6 months.
yes, yes, freelancer only.
So
Through via
you
Upwork
weren't
only, I
getting
will
paid.
get payment. Uh, Pardon me, I didn't get you.
Like you weren't getting paid for that.
Yeah, yeah. Like weekly, they will be giving 40 hours. We can work with the client. Actually, directly, I'm working with the client, but the payment is they will be paid to the Upwork, and Upwork will be paying for me. Like
Okay.
so, weekly basis, I will be getting the uh, this salary.
Okay, got it. And like the projects that you have been mentioning, like about um one more thing, like functional test engineer on your LinkedIn, Agile
Yeah,
transformation INC.
yeah,
So the that was itself in US.
yeah. Same Nebraska, Omaha. I was working as a remotely. I was working with them.
Okay, and same with U test and Testilio.
You test and all same remote only.
Okay. And one more thing, like I just wanted to know, Kalpana, like when did you arrive in US and on what visa?
H1 visa 2008. I got married and I came on May. Yeah,
H
2018.
you came on H1, right?
Not H4 dependent visa.
H4. Okay,
H1 is my husband is working.
okay, got it. And when did you got your GC?
GC 24. I got it. Jan 24.
Okay,
This
so the
previous year.
gap which you mentioned was about
Yeah,
GCEAD.
yeah, that is my H4 EAD renewal process for my husband. They will give only 1 year of extension for the H1 that time. So it got expired and we were waiting for GC2. So that was the confusion. So I didn't.
Okay, got it. So, Kalpana, like I'm good on the Texas side also, like you completed the test, like, uh, I almost took your, like 1 hour, right? So I
Yeah,
won't be,
sorry
like,
for
yeah,
some
no problem, no
little
problem.
problem.
So, like I know like this like sometimes this test, right? So they get a
Yeah.
bit like tricky. But yeah, like you did really good to be honest. Like
Thank you.
most of the candidates take like 40 to 50 minutes of time, and you were around that ballpark. So yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
thank you.
So, Kalpana, like for this particular opportunity with DTCC, as I mentioned, right, they are looking for a senior test lead,
Okay,
and like Java and Selenium are the like tech stack what they are like majorly focusing upon, and this would be like more towards the automation uh, testing, right,
okay, okay.
in that
Yeah,
QA sector. So just wanted to know like what would be your overall experience, as an QA, as an like automation, and as an like manual.
That is overall QA experience is around 7+ years of experience, and then automation you can mention like 4+ years of experience.
Okay, got it. And also for this particular opportunity, what we can offer you is like $55 on W2. So I think you would be
That's fine
comfortable
for me.
with that.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
on
and
hand, I will be getting a 55. No, after
yeah,
all the deductions.
yeah, that's right. 55 would be, like you would be getting in hand,
Okay.
like hourly, of course. And as you mentioned, right, you are currently a green card holder, and it's in Tampa itself.
Yeah, Tampa. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
got
not
it.
in Tampa. It's nearby Tampa, Riverview, Florida. It's just like 10 miles away from Tampa.
Okay, got it. Like, are you aware, like, where is the
Yeah,
DTCC
DTCC.
office?
Yeah, yeah, I know. A lot of my
So it's
friends are.
commutable.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
think it is half an hour travel from here. I think
okay.
you told me like a hybrid, no? The weekly
Yeah,
two
it's an
days or
hybrid.
3 days?
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah. And like again, it's an like a contract to hire opportunity, right? So the like duration is like kind of vague on this one, like 6 to 9 months. But what we have seen, like if like everything goes like correctly and positive from your side, and like on the performance and everything, they can convert you to the full time as well.
Okay.
So that's the reason, like it's a kind of vague, like 6 to 9 months of like contract this would be. But if you would be on a contract, still there's an like a good possibility of extension, because like the fiscal year of the DTCC is December itself, so they
Okay.
keep it on like pushing and pushing.
Okay.
So that's one of the good things about this particular client. And
Okay.
as I mentioned, it's an hybrid, right? Like in three
Yeah.
days, so
Okay.
that would
Okay.
be comfortable by you, right?
Yeah. Fine for me.
Okay, sure. So Kalpana, what I'll do is I'll like quickly go ahead and submit your profile.
Okay.
The thing is, like first I'll share this your profile with my director. So basically,
Okay.
like what happens is basically DTCC is now implementing some kind of AI or something.
Okay.
So what happens is once we like submit your profile, it detects your resume all over from all the portals, from LinkedIn, Dice, Monster, and whatnot. So it compares it to, like for you get what I can say, um, not like duplicate resumes.
Okay.
Like they would be knowing if you have like
No,
duplicate
no, no, no.
resume.
It will be similar only for me.
Yeah, so I'll just like quickly present your profile to my director. Like he
Okay.
pushes, like he directly works with the client, so he'll be pushing off. And if he gives us any feedback, like we have to make some tweaks in your resume. So
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
just
Sure.
keep you posted on that. And
Okay.
like as you mentioned, like there were few initial interviews going on in your pipeline.
Yeah.
So in that, like if anything changes, Kalpana, just let us know so we can, like
Yes. Sure.
accordingly market your profile.
No.
And
No.
also like we take, like 7 to 8 business days to get, like a feedback from the client.
Okay.
And as per the interview process, like it's a virtual interview, one and done. So,
Okay.
like within 24 hours, we, like the
One day
DTCS.
before it's required for me to
Yeah, yeah, sure.
prepare.
So we'll, of course, we'll, like notify you before like 24 or 48 hours, of course, and depending upon your availability, we'll schedule the call. So no problem in that. And the thing which I was, like mentioning, like if anything, like changes from your side, keep us posted so we can,
Okay,
like
sure, sure.
accordingly market. And as soon as we get an, like a feedback, we, like let it be a positive or negative, we'll definitely, like keep you posted on that.
Okay, guys, sure, Shubham. So thank you very much.
All right, Kalpana. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Have a great day. Bye, bye.